Yeah, it's so weird to try to explain this and be fair to Mike, right? Like, so what I'll start with is Mike's a perfectionist, holds himself to that standard and believes, based on what he learned according to him, in the Cardinals organization. And if you've ever heard Mike, you know how much he talks about George Kissel, Tony La Russa. You know, Mike grew up in baseball and worked his way up from the bottom, has done every job, and believes, that he knows every job. So Mike holds people to a really high standard. And, you can have your opinion on that, but that's just a fact. And then, Mike doesn't respond well, according to several people, that when things don't go the way he thought they should, if you're not meeting the expectation that he believes is necessary in terms of work, execution of, maybe having an explanation to a player, running a drill, whatever it is, in-game stuff. If you're not on point with what Mike expected, there can be a temper. I will say this, that, it became a little easier for me to report some of this stuff, because what would happen is people in the organization would watch his post-game press conferences, and they were kind of bizarre. Like, Mike was incredibly defensive, never covered anyone like him in my life, because he would imagine questions and imagine slights. And without me even trying in a couple instances, people would reach out to me and say, hey, I know what that's like. What? What people saw in those post-game press conferences, which unfortunately in some ways are, televised and then clipped and put online now, everyone could see. That's a little bit of what it was like behind closed doors. I don't care how you treat the media, unless how you treat the media is kind of a window into how you treat everybody. And because Mike is great to players, I want to make that clear. That's who Mike is. I think he's a complex man. I think he wants to be a good guy. It's a real interesting